decided that I'm going to start a YouTube channel. Why? Because I find that YouTube is my favorite kind of content to consume, but the YouTube channels that I watch are primarily UK based lifestyle YouTubers, but their channels are very well established. They've been working in the industry. One of my favorites is one of the OG YouTubers, and so a lot of the things that they post, you know, while they post some things that are from Zara and H&M and all of their fashion is just a little bit unrealistic for your everyday person. And it also sometimes shits on my mental health, basically, because it's like, okay, but these people are my age or they're younger than me and they seem to have it all figured out, which I know, you know, highlight reels, yada, yada, yada. But they also have built this awesome community, and, you know, I am in the process of kind of redefining myself and figuring out life a little bit more, just because it's the first time in, I don't even know how long, where I've been able to just breathe, because for the last few years it's been, you know, people around me getting married and me getting married and not complaining, but European holidays. So I've been planning one thing and then planning the next thing, and so I haven't really had moments just to stop and, you know, figure out who I am, figure out what I want to do with my life, all of those things. I am 30 years old, and I am a big believer that by the time that you turn, you know, 25, you are not meant to have your life figured out. I've turned 30 literally less than a month ago, but I spent my 20s figuring out exactly what I didn't want to do. So I think that's the best step forward, and now I'm going to bring you along to figure out exactly what I do want to do. I stumbled across interior design, and it is actually the most joyful thing that I find. You know, sitting around the house, my husband drives him a little bit insane because I will just fluff around the house and move things around and try different looks and try things out different ways, and it drives him insane because then he doesn't know where anything is, but it is just my happy place, and to be able to do that as a job would just be an absolute dream. So hopefully, you know, as this channel progresses, you'll be able to see me slowly become an interior designer. But basically, we do have a bit of a timeline because my current 9-to-5 job is redundant in 12 months. So we have 12 months to figure it out, and I'm going to bring you along. It's kind of like that becoming her trend that we saw on Instagram and TikTok, where they went away for 6 months and came back and they were her, or whatever it was. But I'm going to bring you along. So what you can expect from this channel is a bit of a lifestyle channel. I'm going to bring you along for my day-to-day things that I do, but it's not going to be so much fashion. It's going to be more interiors. We're going to try things out, figure things out, and yeah, just bring a sense of community, try new things and see where it takes us. So I'm excited for you guys to come along. People you're going to see, I doubt my husband is going to want to be in any videos, so don't expect to see him, but just know we love him lots and he's a bit more private than me. I will also show you our beautiful golden retriever Brooklyn, who is my favorite child. I don't have any other children, but I tell you now that if I did, she would still be my favorite child. And yeah, so we have a busy weekend. It's Friday. Fridays I work from home. Monday through Wednesday I work in different offices, so I'll be able to show you some of my work outfits and things like that. But yeah, Friday, I am going to go to the gym because I slept in this morning and decided, you know, sleep was more important. And then when I woke up, I had to walk Brooklyn, and then it was time to work. So now that I've finished for the day, I'm going to go to the gym. I'm going to go and walk Brooklyn first because otherwise it's going to be dark, and then I'm going to go to the gym. My last session for the week, 5 out of 5 done. Don't expect gym content in this channel because I go to the gym and my plan at the gym is to go in, get it done as fast as possible. I'm not going to waste time setting up my phone so that I can record myself doing any of it. So don't expect any workout content on here. Fun fact though, I am a qualified personal trainer. It's just one of those things I did in my 20s and figured out that that's not what I want to do. So you live and you learn. And I highly recommend, if there's a course that you're half tempted to do it, because you'll know the information, and guess what? I don't have to pay for a PT. So yeah. Anyways, I think you're a bit wonky, but you're on my pillow, so there's no way you're going to be straight. But I was just about to post my first video, and I just wanted to say as well that part of these videos, what I want to do is include my routine that I'm building, because I'm starting to build a meaningful morning routine. And I have been working on routines for my whole adult life. And the one thing that I know is that you don't introduce too many things at once, and you make habits automatic. One thing you're going to hear me mention so many times is the book Atomic Habits. It is my favorite book of all time. And basically in the book they talk about how when you're creating a routine, you don't just add 5 things in. You add one thing at a time, and then when you're doing that one thing consistency, then you can add in the next thing. So for me, the first thing that I'm adding in is my 5 a.m. wake-ups, because I just find that my mornings are rushed, so then the rest of the day feels crap because I've had to rush my mornings. So from the 5 a.m. club, own your mornings, and basically that's where the 5 a.m. has come from. The 5 a.m. club and Atomic Habits. And so the 5 a.m. is my first mini goal, add in, or the start of my morning routine. So I'm going to film every morning, 5 a.m, showing you guys, keeping me accountable, getting up at 5 a.m.